folks, and welcome back to my Kulgoroth playthrough. Sincerely hope you're enjoying it so far. Because as I've said so many times as of late, there's gonna be so much damn more of it. I'm just like... This hasn't crashed, has it? No, it's fine. Oh shit, well, it did crash. For fuck's sake. It seems the game does not like me today. Here. I'll, Well, we're back in. I don't need to pause, but let's make sure you've got vision. I still don't have it. Now you do. To get vision for you, I have to keep adjusting this guy. For some reason, that makes it focus. More so than normally playing the game and whatnot. For some reason, doing that jiggles with exploit. I don't know why, but it does. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, I know I've saying it a lot, but Christ, I just keep, whenever I start playing it, all I think of is how many more episodes there are going to be, you know? I think I'm a little in over my head. Part of me is thinking maybe I should focus on a few characters, work on bringing them up to max level, then work on bringing the rest. But I'm not sure. Again, it does run into the issue of me getting too caught up with the later on stuff, and not bringing the others up for quite a while. Well, I don't want to say if ever I would eventually do it, but might delay it for quite a while. Sorry, just need to take a drink. I'll work something out. Alright, round up. Now we are... Oh, this, yes. Now we're done here in Stormwind for the moment. We, well, actually, no, we're not. Let's go get a few more bags. Basically... I have a few more greens here that I'm going to auction. What's that? A wondrous wisdom ball. And it's got Khadgar's face up there. Wisdom ball. So quest enemies everywhere. A magical wisdom-filled head in a ball bearing Khadgar's visage. It can only answer questions with a few phrases. Huh. Alright. Don't know why the other ability in there was on cooldown. The repetitive sound is really getting in on me. Okay, they're looking fine. Now bags. Christ. One benefit of getting a tailor and getting to the appropriate levels and whatnot will be I can make my own bags. That will be quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Malinar's supply bag? I'm not sure on what that one is. 6 demon bag. I get from the Ferian's lair. Well, Blackwing lair from the Ferian. It's a trinket. Blast enemies in front of you with the power of wind, fire, and all that kind of thing. Cool. Blades bar bagel. Ah. Yeah, it's doing other stuff than just what I want. Felsteed saddlebags. Huh. Not sure on that one. I do remember there's a bags you could get from Shadowfang Keep before. The pre-catter version. You could get a bag off of the horses in there. Don't think it was that one though, was it? I'm just gonna grab some more netherweave. Let's get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. So basically they're going to go into my bank to expand it a bit. Should provide enough space to toss in the rest of this stuff. And it's fine that ow, this stings. It's fine that there's only 3 extra slots here because it can just replace the old ones here. And actually, I should go get them. Didn't think there's actually a mailbox at both sides. That's nice. I feel I really need to get back to Palnai. I haven't recorded him in ages. I'll record a bit of him tomorrow. I think I'll have some time. Okay. Oh, I never actually did that the last day. Ooh, I don't want to just store it. I want to put it as a pet.
Good day to you.
And we'll just stick these in here. So now I should have plenty of inventory space to just stick all these in. I kind of want to hold on to that, toss it on the character for the transmog, because it looks like a green Stormwind helm. Then again, I'm not sure if I already have the appearance or not. Sorry, just gonna take a moment with this. Just want to make sure I stick in the right stuff. Christ, I've got a bit to auction. Also have a bit to vendor too. Alright. They do look nice. We'll vendor them though. Probably have the, you know, appearance of them, so all's well. For those who don't know, they used to have different grades of alchemy flasks previously. They got rid of them at some stage. Don't remember when. Probably Kata. They got rid of them. So yeah.
Have a good one.
Oh wait.
Hey there.
I think the crystal vase vials were the top tier, but it's been so long I can't say for sure. Alright. You know, the 2 times I've done that Howl's End quest, what I did last time, both times I've chosen that same to give it to that guy, because, you know, he made a good argument and then promptly betrays me. Well, him betraying me wasn't part of my rationale for choosing him. Oh yeah, let's choose this guy. I know he's gonna betray me. Not really on the list of reasons that you believe a person. Also, we seem to win a Tobarada bit here. That's nice. Not really relevant to me, really, but it's something. For those who don't remember or know, Tobarad is these, well, there's 2 parts to it. Tobarad Peninsula, and then Tobarad. Tobarad Peninsula is a PvE questing area. Okay. Let's get back up. It's a PvE questing thing. You go to these different points. You get dailies over here or here, depending on your faction, and you could go to different points, do your dailies, and that's it. But the meat of Tobarad comes in the form of Tobarad itself. It has a prison on it for various powerful beasties, and like the peninsula, it has various quests as part of it. The powerful beasties are in a raid, and the various quests take you to, like, say, the hole here, D block, Cursed Depths. I think there's some. Actually, no, this is what I was thinking of. Some big Etten wandering around. You may notice a pile like this, and over here, and then those 3 different other, the fortified positions. Those are part of the PvP side of Toberad. Toberad is like Cataclysm's Winter Grasp. So basically, each faction fights for Toberad. It's so annoying. Like, I could just go down there right now, but no, it has to fight all the way up and around. It's a terrible fight point. But yeah, anyway, you come across the bridge and you try and take over these 3 points. If you're Alliance, you're trying to take it from the Horde, and the Horde's trying to stop you and hold on to it. I can't really remember much of the PvP beyond that. Oh, actually, sorry. I just remembered one other detail because they brought it up just 5 seconds ago. There's towers here. 1, 2, 3. They're somehow important, somehow relevant. You need to get siege. I think when you like, say the Alliance is taking it, I think you get siege equipment when you take each of these points. Like, you may get a tank from each one or whatever. And the tanks are designed in a way that it's kind of a nod to StarCraft, because I think I remember seeing one sieging up like a StarCraft tank. But anyway, you have to take out the towers here, or it's a bonus. You're given bonuses if you do. Can't really remember, but yeah, there's a PvP side to it, and then if you win, you get a ton of PvP. You get a fair few PvE quests, and there's also access to a raid. I have no idea on the raid. Let's go look it up, because I've never done it before. Baradin Hold. Following the Second War, the ruined fortress of Baradin Hold on the remote island of Toberad was converted into a prison for some of the most dangerous forces on Azeroth. Yet with the devastation wrought by the Cataclysm, the prison's integrity has been compromised. Now, as the Horde and Alliance vie for supremacy on the island, the liberation of its forgotten horrors may be at hand. So firstly, there is a Pit Lord in here. They somehow imprisoned the fucking Pit Lord. Unable to contain the massive Pit Lord Kulgoroth in the cells of Dalaran's mighty violet hold, the Magi of the Kirin were left with no choice but to confine the powerful demon beneath Toberad. Ocultar. I swear I've seen him again later on. Or it must be just some beastie with a similar name, or misremembering. This ravenous demon broke free of its cage and gained access to the western wing of the prison, devouring all the inmates held there. Ocultar's gluttony resulted in a body too bloated to escape its environs, effectively turning the prison wing into its new holding cell. So there's that. Then here's this lady. Don't see too many of these anymore. For some reason, I don't know why. But I know there's the one during the Demon Hunter quest, but I think that's because she was one from Burning Crusade. You don't see many of this type of demon turning up normally anymore. Like, excluding that. Like, there's none of them in Legion. But regardless, the Kirin imprisoned Alzabel in their formidable vault hold not long after the corrupt Magi summoned the Shivra into Azeroth. Despite arcane wars restricting their powers, the demon's malicious influence alone caused her guards to murder one another in sudden fits of rage. Her transfer to Baradin Hold prior to Cataclysm has only aggravated the ruined prison's increasingly dire conditions. Yeah, I can kind of imagine. If she's able to, cause, people to go into fits of rage and murder their colleagues, despite arcane wards to stop her. Yeah, somehow I don't think Baradin Hold's going to be doing very well. Also, as a side point, when I'm making that point about Legion not seeing them much anymore, that's in like the base Legion, excluding any class content. For all I know, maybe you see them in the Demon Hunter stuff, or Demon Hunter stuff. Yeah, maybe Warlock, but I don't really see anyone else. No, technically anyone else could end up seeing them, considering the Legion's in general invasion. I was just figuring they would probably have a more demon-heavy thing in their stuff, But regardless of that, Christ. I'm just really not used to the aggro radiuses on these guys. But yeah, they might see them, but I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have a clue. Alright, let's just get a move on him. Ooh, there's a dead dwarf there. You can tell by the beard. Got a Dreamfoil Blade. Nice. Still 10 to create 1, so it's not too bad. For a moment I read that as 470 or something. Got very, very confused. Huh. With the name on this guy, I honestly was thinking it was going to be some orc, and I was very confused as to why the other guy was willing to work with him. Gah! Who are you? Oh, so Keishan sent you. Good. Would you mind sticking around for a while? It's nothing big. Just need you to kill some warlocks for me. Do you have any spiders or beetles, rogue? They scare you fast, but if you're faster, then you'll find them quite a treat. Shadowboxing. Nergosh, the Shadow, is the leader of those warlocks to our north. He's the jerk that kicked me out of my home, He's the jerk that kicked me out of my home once those Black Rock orcs started showing up. Well, they're all jerks, but he's the jerkiest. If I'm ever going to move back to in near the altar, Nergosh has got to go. Warlocks have the neatest stuff. Keishan said he needs supplies. I've got plenty of supplies. Problem is, those warlocks have kicked me out of my home, and they're not letting me back in. Gorzik sizes you up. You might be able to get in though. Head north and grab some of my somber sand, my foul cider cider, and a clear glass orb. Pretty sure that's what he wants. Oh, and if you happen to accidentally kill any of those orcs while you're up there, won't be terribly upset. Actually, you have to kill the orcs to get it. You can't actually just go to his home and loot them. Or can you? Actually, no, the orcs have the orbs, it seems. Oh, bloody hell if I know. You know, you think this proximity to lava will prove it detrimental. Also, this is the Altar of Storms. Remember that cult I mentioned back in Duskwood? I think they're also found up here. He actually nearly saw me. There's Slumber Sand, which is breeding, which is disturbing. Is this sand asleep as well? Huh. Guess I understand where it gets its name then. Used the wrong ability there. How to in an exotic cookbook? How to serve man. 1. Get 1 or 8 man. Hit man hard. Hit man more. Put man in fire. Eat man. It's quite a detailed work. I applaud them on it. Ooh, got the glass orb. Beautiful. Okay. Flush out your system. Try not to get any in your eyes. Oh, that was close. Nearly flung myself into the lava. But, let me sneak past. Yes. Sort of just had the same model or same name as the orc resurrection thing in Warcraft 3, where you can, you know, like res heroes and all that. Let's get rid of this guy. Come on. Tankier than expected. And he's dead. But, swear it has the same model or name or something. Ooh. Need to try not fling myself into the lava. Would be, beneficial. Alright.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Knowing the way those orcs operate, there'll be another one to take his place soon. I'll see if I can't sneak back into the altar before that happens. Thanks, buddy. Let's see if you manage to get everything. No flavor text for the orb. I hope that's what Keishan was looking for. It's not doing me much good right